What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, making their debut on the channel tonight. We have Fall Out Boy. Yes, indeed. How about that? Fall Out Boy making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from Hot Stanky Garbage. Yes, I'm not kidding. That's his name. Hot Stanky Garbage. And it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 67% of the vote, moving it from number 430 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this song by Fall Out Boy called Dance Dance. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I don't believe so. This does not register with me. It does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Nikki519, okay? And the video has 130,611 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Fall Out Boy on Letterman. Oh boy. Okay. Well, Letterman is The Late Show. The Late Show is on CBS, and CBS is savage about protecting their intellectual property. I don't know how this is going to go. This may very well get blocked. I'm not 100% sure. We're just going to have to wait and see, I guess. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
She says she's no good with words, but I'm worse. But we start on a joke of a romantic step to my time. Way down with words too overdramatic. Tonight it's a shame English worse. First door should ever feel. I'm 2 quarters at a hotel, and I don't want to be anyone's out. These words are all hell so right there. To keep them just to live by.
Time out. This sounds very familiar. I'm almost positive I've heard this before. I don't know where I've heard it, but I'm almost positive I've heard this song before.
Always fold just for your back. Now it's last call, last resort, but only the first mistake. So put your heart down, and I don't wanna pick it how you voice out. It's new to your house, so I feel to keep it just to get by. Won't you show me a little bit of spark? You've been saving for his bad rest. You know, dance, we're falling apart. You held high, dance, you never lost. You like me, this is the way. Everything you have, misery, love you.
Okay. I know I've heard this song now. I know it. I recognize it. I don't know where I've heard it. I've heard it a bunch of times. So this is that song. Okay. This is one of those moments where I know I've heard the song before. I didn't know the name of the song. So the name of the song is Dance Dance, and it's by Fall Out Boy. Okay. Not going to be much of a reaction from here on out, unfortunately, because I do know the song. I suppose I could evaluate the live performance, I guess. Sure. We can do that, I suppose. Let's keep going. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Plan A kind of went out the window, so now I gotta rely on Plan B. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Fall Out Boy with Dance Dance. This was a request from Hot Stanky Garbage. And it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 67% of the vote. Moving for number 430 in the queue, straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Before I give my score, I just need to be 100% straight with you guys, 100% honest with you guys, full disclosure, full transparency. I did not know going into this song, or going into this reaction, that this song was the song that was being played. I didn't coalesce what I've heard in the past with the name of the song. So going in, I really had no idea that this was the song. As soon as I started to hear the bass line, I was like, wait a minute. This sounds familiar. This sounds really familiar. And by about a minute into the song, I was convinced that I have heard this song before. So I don't want to try and, fool you guys. I don't want to sit here and pretend like I've never heard it before. Guys, you're more intelligent than that. I'm not going to sit here and try to insult your intelligence. I'm not going to sit here and try to lie to you all and go, oh, I've never heard the song before, when I clearly have. Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to be straight with you, and I'm just being honest with you guys when I say I have heard the song before many, many, many times. I just had no idea that the name of the song was Dance Dance by Fall Out Boy. Well, now I know. Having said that, since I have heard the song, I can't really do a reaction to the song because I have heard it before. But, luckily this was a live performance. So I'm going to base my score completely on the live performance, what we saw. stage presence, stage energy, crowd interaction, stage interaction, showmanship, production. That's what we're going to be talking about right here, okay? Not the song, because I've heard the song before and it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be honest. I'm not going to do that to you guys. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that live performance a 7.6. Yep, 7.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first of all, the song, it sounded just like the original recording. It didn't sound really any different. So they did a fine job playing it. Secondly, the energy on stage energy, off the charts. It was great. I mean, they were moving around a lot, and I liked seeing that. I really do. I do feel at times it was a little, how should I put this? It was a little too much sometimes. Like, it was a little too spastic, I guess is a good way to put it. It would have been nice if it had been a little more focused, a little more directed. But, I mean, the energy was there. And believe me, if I have to choose between having, whirlwinds versus trees where they literally stand there with their feet planted into the stage and they don't move at all, I'll take the whirlwinds. Thank you very much. So I'll take that. Stage interaction. I saw some stage interaction. That looked really good. I was really happy about that. Crowd interaction. Here's the problem with doing television shows. The opportunities to do crowd interaction, they are there. The opportunities are there, and you can do it. But sometimes, and I don't know what the rules are, rules vary from show to show, from studio to studio, and from band to band even. Sometimes bands are told don't do that, because we want you focusing on the song. We want you focusing on what you're here to promote, which is the song and the album. Focus on that. Don't worry about interacting with the crowd. Don't interact with the crowd. Don't incite a riot, so forth and so on. So, listen, as far as crowd interaction, there was none. There was zero. And unfortunately, that's kind of a big deal with me. I love seeing crowd interaction. Out of the 6 things, I think crowd interaction is probably the most important thing to me. And because we didn't have any, unfortunately, that did bring the score down. I understand it's in a television studio. I get it. But there is an audience there, and they didn't interact with the audience at all. Showmanship. Yeah, we saw some showmanship there for sure. We did. Production. Their hands are tied because they were doing it on a television show. There's really not a whole lot to say they have in that department, so I get it. No, overall, look, it was a really good live performance. So, like I said, stage energy was off the charts. I loved seeing that. It's just a real shame that we didn't see any crowd interaction whatsoever, and that was a real bummer for me. And that did bring the score down quite a bit. So, look, at 7.6, it's a really good score, okay? Remember, I'm not taking the song into account here at all because I recognize the song, so the song became a non-factor. So, sorry about that, folks, but sometimes that's what happens when I do these reactions. It's not like I sit here and listen to them ahead of time and qualify them like some other reactors do. No, I'm going to go into this blind, and I'm going to give it a shot, and this is not the first time it's happened. It's happened a couple of times on the channel where I've been given a song, I don't know it, I don't recognize it until I actually hear it. So, unfortunately, when you roll the dice, sometimes it comes up deuces or boxcars. So, unfortunately, we rolled the dice and we lost this time, but that's okay. I was still able to give it a 7.6 for the live performance. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So, 7.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.